The Samsung Galaxy S7 have some interesting differences from its predecessor, the solid Galaxy S6. Let us see what are the major differences by looking at how they match up in our Samsung Galaxy S7 versus Galaxy S6 comparison. My name is Nicola Scanni. With a degree in multimedia and a passion for technology, I have a tendency to pass along my knowledge in a very simple way. The Galaxy S6 attracted many Samsung fans with its fresh design. The very curved-shaped glass surrounded by metal construction was clearly more appealing than the Galaxy S5, but something has got to give, and we lost a micro SD card and a removable battery. Some users noted that the S6 design was a great improvement, but some did not approve the removal of these two key features. The design of the S7 is undoubtedly similar to the one of the S6. The smooth-shaped glass and aluminum body are in fact pretty similar, but the camera sensor bump on the rear is 4 times less in size, allowing the device to lie completely flat on a surface. This is the first difference. The camera bump on the S7 is far smaller than the S6. The edges of the S7's rear panel now follows the shape of the frame, just like in the Note 5. This feature makes the phone more ergonomic and easy to grab. The S7 seems to fit more naturally into the palm of your hand. The second crucial difference between the two devices is that the Galaxy S7 supports the microSD cards. The third difference is that the S7 is waterproof IP68 certified, unlike the Galaxy S6. The S7 was tested by submerging the device under 1.5 meters of water for 30 minutes. However, don't try this at home. Keep in mind that if water goes inside the headset, you can kiss your warranty goodbye. The fourth difference is that the S7 is a bit thicker, but it is for a good reason since it contains a larger battery. In 2015, Samsung reduced the battery capacity of its Galaxy's devices. Both the Galaxy Note 5 and Galaxy S6 cased smaller batteries than their predecessors. This was not a smart move. This year, however, Samsung has responded and packed the S7 with a 3000 mAh battery and 3600 for the 7 Edge. The Huawei Mate 8 is the only phone that produces a better battery performance than the S7. Please keep on following the specs on the screen and pause the video if you need it, while I talk about the fifth marginal difference, the display. The Galaxy S6 introduced a QHD 2564 1440 pixel display to the S series, and it was a great success. It is still one of the best Android displays. It has deep, rich color and incredible fidelity. The S7 also packed a 5.1-inch QHD screen. The screen is still incredible, the detail is excellent and has the highest display standard. The S7 is still readable even in bright sunlight. The device's screen is just as crisp, bright and clear as the S6, if not a little better. The difference number 6 is that the Galaxy S7 has a feature called Always On Display. This feature allows a small number of pixels to remain illuminated, even when the device is asleep, displaying the time, the date and notifications. The impact on battery life is small when low brightness is selected, but it will increase depending on your brightness choice. The difference number 7 is the camera. The Galaxy S6 has a splendid camera which ranks between the best in 2015. It is able to shoot in a low light condition and it is rarely overexposed in daylight condition, providing natural colors. The Galaxy S7 camera has reduced the number of megapixels on the main camera from 16 megapixels to 12. Both devices have a 5 megapixels front camera. However, the S7 has introduced the dual pixel technology, which improves the clarity of images with a low number of pixels. Even the lens opening is reduced to 1.7, producing a better low-light resolution. In addition, the focus is 4 times as fast in low-light conditions and up to 2 times during the daylight. The difference number 8 is the software. The new software has a feature to save battery life. The device puts apps into a deep sleep mode when they have been unused for 3 days in a row. This helps improving the standby time without limiting functionality. Samsung did well with TouchWiz on the S6. The S7 has a broader version of TouchWiz, which has received the Marshmallow update. The difference number 9 is the performance. The Galaxy S7 comes with the Snapdragon 820 processor, while the Galaxy S6 houses an Equinox 7420 processor, comparable to the Snapdragon 810. This new processor from Samsung is at the top of the new generation. It has 4+4 CPU cores and Mali T880 graphics. With an extra gigabyte of RAM, 4 GB compared to the 3 GB of the S6, the S7 is much faster than the S6. The difference number 10 is of course the price. Samsung has made key improvements by including the microSD card support, by improving the design and by including a larger battery. Altogether, the S7 is an improvement over the S6. Now it is up to you to decide if these improvements are worth paying over the asking price. However, there is no doubt that the S7 is a great device. If you liked my tutorial, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Remember that every first weekend of the month I upload a new tutorial online here on YouTube. If you have any question, please leave a message. I will answer them as soon as possible. Thank you for listening and enjoy. Ciao!